Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Chasing the Whimsy. I'm your host Ben, and I'm here with and how you doing, Sophie?
Good.
You're so funny. You hear the music and you get all excited, and you had to come over and talk for a minute, huh? What's your favorite thing about podcasting?
When me and my dad are just podcasting by ourselves.
Yeah,
All right.
like when we just sit and talk.
Yeah.
Very cool. What are you gonna do while we're podcasting? You gonna watch a movie?
Uh,
What movie are you watching?
The emojis.
The Emoji Movie. Okay. All right. You want back down? All right.
Bicep check.
Bicep check. He's got the camera on. Let's just turn that a little bit more. All right, everybody.
You know what a power clean is, right?
Yeah.
I did 185.
That's sick.
It is. I'm very proud of myself.
It's like 110%. It's like percentage wise, that's like 110. 115 maybe. How much you weigh now? Yeah, I hear you. I'm in the same place, man. I've definitely cut back on my food.
That's what I need to do. I've been eating excessively, but I'm kind of just like, I don't care because I don't like, I'm in a higher weight class, but it's getting rough now. I need to start like making my stomach smaller.
Something, right?
That's cool.
That is pretty cool. I did. Like you saw the fridge. There's not a bunch. There's like no junk food in here. So like,
There's like no food ever.
but
There's like never food, but like there was always like food somewhere.
like I always make sure that because I buy food on Saturday, so I have enough for your guys' lunch and dinner.
Look, Dito's going away.
Ooh.
And you can tell what my dad likes to eat. There's just like there's like cream cheese, yogurt. And then, like,
I did get bagels. So with my bagels, I'm not eating bagels two at a time now. I just have one for lunch.
like a half.
No, like one bagel. But I used to eat like two at a time. So it's portion control right now.
Yeah, because I obviously for nationals I'm 5, but I'm not gonna say my weight, but I'm around like 8 to 10 pounds over that right now. So
and because you qualified at 165, you have to maintain. Oh, but you qualified low on your class though, right? So,
like, I weighed in at like 158 and I qualified at 165 because I missed.
Okay, so the 58 to 65 is your range, but now you're technically over the high end of your range.
I can make 165 though. I did it for
I know.
And if you go to nationals and you weigh in too heavy, you can't wrestle.
No, they moved me up, but my coach would be extremely upset.
I think we all would.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of at this point like you're an investment. Like we put the time, money, and energy into you, and you're gonna be like, I'm gonna go to.
I definitely because I'm gonna go to Colorado and I'm gonna probably hopefully get down to 157, so that's 20 pounds from now. So
Because in theory,
what's killing me right now is I'm procrastinating a diet.
okay. Because you're gonna be in Colorado for
9 days.
9 days, so you're gonna be active the whole time. Does coach kind of watch what you guys are eating?
No, after we weigh in, he does not care because we're wrestling matches every like 9 matches a day.
Okay.
So you're gonna lose all that weight.
All right.
Because I weighed in.
But like if at the end of each day, if you ordered an entire pizza and ate an entire pizza, would he notice and be like, knock that off?
No.
Okay.
Because there's what's it called by the where we're staying. There's a McDonald's like right there, and we just walk there all the time. He really doesn't care.
You have chaperones when you go?
No.
So there's 40 of you guys just walking around wherever you want. Just make sure you're back in the hotel room. Does he do like a room check at curfew?
No, he just is like, if you're out of your room and I hear you guys, like, there's a curfew, and he's like, if I use the bathroom and you're out, you're screwed. So
What happened? What kind of screwed is it? Like, you're running.
there's a huge hill around like maybe 10-minute walk away.
Okay.
Like a huge hill, like a big one, and yeah, we had to run up it last year.
So if you get in trouble, you're running uphill and back down.
Sometimes rolling if you fall. So,
Right.
but yeah.
So, I guess we got some time. So what are you procrastinating? You just like what kind of diet you want to do?
Yeah, like I get home, I see a packed pantry full of stuff I want to eat. Instead of just, because what's it called? I usually eat and then nap instead
Right.
of just. So I should just start eating lunch and taking a nap after school.
Oh shoot! I should stop paying for your lunch right now because you're out of school.
Not yet.
But I don't need to put another $100 in there.
Make sure there's just like 10 in there for this week.
Hey, that pays for some of your Chronicon. We'll see. I mean, it's 2 months. I'm not having to pay for lunch.
Or you can save the Chronicon money for a car.
Is that what you would prefer?
Yeah, if I'm being serious, yeah.
So you don't get to go to Chronicon this year, and then I put $1,000 straight away right now into a bank just for the car.
That'd be great.
Okay. I mean, that's a.
You think that's fair? Because I went to the first annual one, so.
Well, okay, so I was thinking about it. I think we had a better reception because you were there.
What do you mean?
Like O'Halloran, Muse, even Kevin. Like we stood out because I had the only kid. And people were like, "Oh, that's pretty cool that you're doing it with your kids." So now if I go up there by myself,
I'm an investment.
I'm just at this point maybe because
I am 50%, so.
not yet. Not so. We're getting your numbers have dipped a little.
I'm 50%.
So, like, if I went up there by myself, I don't know. I want you to go, but okay. We're gonna get down to it.
Yep.
Okay, so we went last year as fanboy. I definitely went more 50-50. You definitely were more on the fanboy side.
75%.
Right.
No, maybe 80-20.
Okay, because you got to do just about everything you wanted to do.
Yeah.
We sat in day 2 full of panels, all your signatures, a couple of trinkets and toys.
We got signatures done day 1.
Yeah.
I really like Chronicon, but I wish there was like some more to do. Like if there was like a little carnival game or something like that, just something small.
So, like, it is weird because if we go, do we go home early Sunday again like we did? But Sunday had the best panel. It had the Fat Man on Batman and
Jay and Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob.
In character.
So, but yeah, like if I go by myself, I set up a small table. I gotta go pee. What do? Hey, stranger, can you just watch my $400 worth of equipment and just I don't know. We'll see. Because I don't see you all summer. Okay, so here's where the okay, if you go this year to Chronicon, are you gonna like less fanboy out? Like as far as like chasing signatures and
I already have all the signatures I would want, besides maybe the one J.
would you take a camcorder and just walk around and just video some stuff so that I can cut and put together later?
Like, not socially awkward, but I kind of am. Like, I like going out of my way to talk to people.
Would you set up another table like we did that at the end of each of the nights? Pull people over and interview?
You could do that part. I'll just be there, just to cartwheel in the back and stand.
Okay, so for the investment aspect, I'm paying for you to go to do what?
Chill out. Record at night.
Record at night. We would be pros because it would be our second year.
Mm-hmm.
You're older, a year older, so I technically let you just sleep as much as you want, and then we're not chasing signatures for the line. Like day 2, we had to get up early because Kevin Smith's. We got in line early.
I already talked to you about that because I was like, I'll probably just sleep in the room most of the day
Right,
instead of like waiting outside
right.
like we did. You just call me and be like, hey,
Yeah.
open. Now, I was thinking about it. I might rather get the Kevin Smith pass
Okay.
than because
The Kevin Smith pass was nice because it guarantees you at least the meet and greet, and like 2. You get the
picture and the autograph.
picture and the autograph plus another 8x10. So you're gonna get like 3 signatures out of it.
Yeah.
The guys in line last year said it was cheaper to buy, but see, you couldn't buy the exclusive jersey and you couldn't buy the challenge coin.
You can get a closer jersey.
Right. But for whatever reason, I like knowing that I got the exclusive one.
You have 2 challenge coins.
Yes. I stashed it and hid it away for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have.
Do you have a stash full of my stuff that I gave you for you to give me money?
There's some. I have one time capsule for last year of maybe 20 different little things in there from you and Sophie.
How many of me? 5?
No, there's probably like 7 maybe. I don't think 20. It's like 7 for you, 7 for her, and then like 6 for me. I put a couple of things in there.
You gonna save that for an episode,
Years. Like give it like 5 years and just reopen them or something. Wait until you graduate.
I know it's far away, and I don't know if this can get that far, but my graduating episode's gonna be good.
You think?
Yeah. Make it like a really long episode.
Oh, okay. All right. So the issue right now with Chronicon is the money, right?
And the permission.
And the permission. The only issue with the money is I fucked up this year and I bought I'm almost $2,500 and down for my teeth. Like if I didn't have to get my teeth work done this year, we were going to Chronicon and like living it up.
And my car.
Like it's one of those things that's like it has to get done.
It was funny because stepdad David was talking to one of my friends, and he was like, "We're gonna have a big summer. We were going to Disneyland. We bought Yankees tickets, and then Liam had to decide to qualify for nationals, so we can't do anything now.
Save all that money
because what's it called? They're looking at stuff to do in North Dakota, and there's like nothing to do. So they're going to an airplane museum and a beach.
Oh, so they're gonna go up and hang out for a couple of days.
Yeah, they're flying in the day I wrestle.
The first set, freestyle.
Yeah, not Greco.
Okay, so that's the.
Do you want to see the singlets?
Yes.
I like.
They're 2 identical ones, right? Because you guys are gonna trade, right?
So yeah. Well, we're technically not supposed to have them right now. They were leaked.
Well, those are actually sick. Which one are you going to trade if you trade one?
The purple and blue one.
Okay. Those look sick, though. All right, Coyote Roadrunner, which is like a dead reference. Do you even know who those people are?
Yeah, Looney Tunes.
Okay.
When I would go to my grandma's house, she would always have that on. And it was either Tom and Jerry or Looney Tunes.
So, all right. I'm still on the fence on whether or not I invite you to Chronicon. Maybe I don't know, because you're gone for all summer.
I have like 4 weeks off.
Well, you have you went to Utah. Then in June you have 9 days off, and then in July you have 9 days. Like it's crazy.
And then school starts the week I get home, like the week after I get home.
Like. It's gonna be crazy. While you're gone, I'm gonna be doing fan fusion. So we'll see. We're gonna try and get you to Chronicon. I just gotta maybe I okay. So what? Like maybe we go a different route with it. Maybe I pay you to go Chronicon. So you go out there and you got to get me like 90 minutes of content Friday and Saturday, like whatever you want, whether it just be outside of the regular podcast. So like, can you give me like 2.5 hours worth of content
No.
over 3 days? What if I just put a camera on you and just let you walk around with, like, you don't have to do anything. It's just you walking around.
What if I film like a day in a life at the Chronicon?
100%. Yeah.
Like I wake up and it's just like, what if it's like a cute like 3 minute, like a little 1 minute video? It's like I wake up, take a shower.
Oh, kind of like a TikTok. So you would record your getting up, brushing your teeth, and I would cut them all down to like 5 second, 6 second clips and just make it all. I would do that because you'd have to record like, because you getting ready would take like half hour. So you'd have to have like, you'd have to put the camera up and record it. And then I would just cut it up.
Because if I'm being honest, that Friday, remember it took like till 4 to open the con. So
Right.
I'll just be in the room sleeping probably. Or
Right.
just chilling on my phone watching TV. If I do go.
Right.
Are we going to do the stay up method again?
Stable. Yeah.
I fell asleep, right?
When?
When we stayed up, like.
Which days?
When we were leaving.
Dude, like,
Not on the plane.
We fell asleep because we got done Saturday night. We were back in the room by like midnight. We recorded. We were done by 1. Flight flew out at like 5 or 6. I think we got like a 2-hour nap before we bailed out.
Stay awake the entire flight. I had Forrest Gump on.
Cause like, okay, if we did go, and what more would you be comfortable watching me do? Like what if I got a big table out and just brought people, like as we're walking the floor and we see Mark Bernard again, be like, hey, we're going to be out there at 11, come by, hang out and sit for a couple of minutes. Like, would you want to sit on some of those interviews?
I'll just sit there.
Like, just have a table and then just ask all the celebrity to come by and just sit for a minute?
Or I'll just sit on my phone and just be there.
But I mean, would you be okay with me doing? Who would you want to talk to if they did come over and sit down?
Nobody.
So Jay Muse comes over, you're going to be like, no, I'm just going to sit over here on my phone?
Yeah, probably.
So then why are you going?
For the experience, man.
You already got it. You already said you got year 1.
I want the card. I also want the Kevin Smith 8x8, 8x10.
And the
I mean, that means I would meet him and you wouldn't.
correct. What if
That'd be awkward. I would just sit in line by myself.
In theory, would they let me sit in line with you? And then it's be like, when it comes up, be like, I'm not getting a picture. I'm just not letting my kids sit in line with all these fucking yahoos. Well, you haven't really sold me on whether on me taking you yet. We'll see. Well, first let's start with getting permission from mom.
Yeah.
By Wednesday, because I got to move fast on the tickets, because the Kevin Smith one is because it was a pain in the ass to get a picture outside of because when you get the Kevin Smith package, you get 2 scheduled times to sit in line and get pictures. So when he had his regular table open outside of the VIP, it took forever. That line, how long did that line go? Like on Friday?
To get in?
For the Kevin Smith picture. It took forever.
I mean, I gotta beat Kevin Smith for free, so.
Right, you got a hug. All right.
It was very, I kind of vividly remember that trip now. I don't remember a lot that happened.
Would you
besides-
walk around like, hey guys, I've already fucking done this. I'm a pro.
No.
Okay. So as of right now, you're kind of like whatever 50-50 if you really want to go. What names do they announce for guests where you're like, I have to go now?
Ben Affleck.
Ooh. Do you ask me for the $150 picture for him?
No.
No. Just so I can get one from like.
Or Randall. I would go
Oh.
then. He'll never go, but it's okay.
He might. You never know. It went really well. All right.
Or
Well,
Rosario Dawson.
I would love to see a Rosario Dawson. Okay. Sophie, when we go to the Fan Fusion, who do you want to see? What kind of celebrity? Would it be cool if Gabby was there?
All the princesses.
Oh, you want to see some princesses?
Yeah.
When we go to the con and I see a princess, will you take pictures of them with them?
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be kind of cool. Get some.
Can you see what?
We're gonna definitely do that. We're gonna get you taking pictures with some cosplay.
Yeah, I want to take pictures of playing.
Okay, that would be fun. That'd be very cool. What else? Who else do you want to see other than the princesses?
What about Stitch?
Ooh, maybe there's a Stitch. Okay. So we're gonna be looking for princesses and Stitch. You gonna take pictures with them?
Yeah.
Okay, deal. No, don't play with the mouse. I like you turn it off. And I'd be like, oh no.
If it turned off, I probably wouldn't record again.
I'll take the 22 minutes that we got.
Daddy, doing the way you did it.
Yeah, you're on the close button.
Oh shoot. All right. Yeah, she's gone.
She's a button pusher.
She is a button pusher. All right. All right. I'm gonna catch up on you real quick, and then I got a semi-serious idea
Okay.
moving forward. Okay. One. I need another permission from your mom. So don't let me forget. How is school going?
Oh, my lord, it's just so stressful right now. I mean, like, I definitely did not end off well. Since going to Utah, I missed like 2 major tests. So I'm in danger of failing math now. And if I fail math, my mom's going to be extremely mad at me. Everything else looks fine, but not where I want them to be. And then just like being in school is just surviving now.
And you're out Thursday. So do you have finals this week, or were finals last week?
Spanish finals last week. And this week. Science finals last week. ELA this week. Finals are all Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay. So you have 2 finals this week. 3 finals this week.
Math. Spanish, there's another Spanish one tomorrow. And then the Spanish actual one by district. So it's 3, 4, 5. I have to finish up my science final. Yeah, science, Avid one. It's just easy. Yeah, it's a very busy week, but these past, like that last week that I just had went by extremely fast. The days went by like that. Periods went quicker.
How'd you do in Utah?
The first match, I will admit, I did get robbed because the ref screwed me over.
Okay.
My coach said it was one of the biggest screw ups he's ever seen, but I shouldn't have gotten to that position anyways to be able to get screwed over by the ref. And then the other kid, I just got I got suplexed.
Oh no.
Yeah, they were good. It was like, I would like to say it was like, it wasn't just me. No, it was like my entire team. My entire team had a huge wake up call.
Okay.
According.
Which in theory really is the best time to have got it because you didn't lose anything going to Utah.
I didn't, but other kids didn't qualify for nationals. So
So they have. Is there any more? There's a couple more tournaments that they can try to qualify for.
the last one was this weekend.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
Okay. But that wake up call of being like this is what the big league looks like. How many schools were in Utah?
clubs, a lot.
Okay.
No school. It wasn't a school tournament. It was a
The
club.
bunch of clubs.
Bless you.
Yes.
I'm gonna go in the backyard.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You go back there.
But I'm showing the post.
Thank you. I'm like, hey, can we record a little bit? She's like, yeah. And then as soon as we hit record, she's like, let's go outside and play. I'm like, oh. Thank you. All right. Let's see. What else is going on? Busy summer. Are you excited for? Are you okay? I know you're excited for them, but are you also like dreading a lot of it?
No, not currently.
Okay, so you're not so. Are you burned out of school? Like
Yeah.
you're just done. I mean, you haven't burned out of wrestling yet.
No, I look forward to going to practice every day.
Okay. All right. So in theory,
I also hang out with friends a lot. Like I go home with friends. I don't know if you knew it, but I would like every week, school days, I would just go home with my friends, and they'd take me to practice and then take me home.
yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Well, then use the blue ones. Okay. Is your brother doing anything this summer?
He's kind of burnt out of sports, I think, too. That's what my mom was saying.
So because you qualified, did you like ruin everybody's summer? Because like, is there a summer trip planned?
We're still going to Disneyland after it, and then
Okay.
we are no longer going to Colorado for
Okay.
the Yankees game,
Okay.
and probably just going out and like eating
Okay.
at night. Like
Okay. So you still got Disney. All right. That's not so bad though.
I want to get a lightsaber there.
Are you?
I want to. She'll probably say no, but I didn't
Aren't
say.
they like $150?
Yeah.
I know they're semi expensive.
I've been really liking Revenge of the Sith. I've been watching it like every other day.
I guess.
What's bad about the movie?
No, Revenge of the Sith is fine. It's literally the Clone Wars that I absolutely fucking no. Which one did they kill all of the? Are they in the arena?
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, Attack of the Clones. I absolutely like. It's the dumbest movie I've ever
You
seen.
don't like the love story?
Dude, it like visually, it's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. Like somehow George Lucas, like I watch videos online. Like I make random videos better. Like my Ben There
like in
videos.
2000.
Yeah, but my Ben There videos don't look as bad as like what's his face talking to fucking Jar Jar Binks. Like granting, my Ben There videos, some of my sight lines are all jacked up a little bit.
You don't like Jar Jar?
I've had no problem with Jar Jar. I think Jar Jar is just fine. I just think visually, I think the movie is fucking garbage.
Okay. What lightsaber color would you be?
Purple. Is that her color?
Mace Windu.
Yeah.
I want to be red.
Where your negative dark side energy corrupts the.
What's fun about being a Jedi? I'm genuine. I feel like being a Sith would be so much more fun, especially to like act in a movie.
Because like just be a hard badass and just like jacking people up.
Cause I got a droid. What's it called? Last time, and I'd known we don't use the droid, but at least with the lightsaber, I can like hang it somewhere.
Right. Have me one of the papers under the mat. Because I need to write down a time.
Really, really, really like Star Wars right now.
All right, random ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I need your mom permission for. All right. We need to find out when you could be on video. One, just because okay, so here's what I'm working on a bit in 2 weeks for the Monday show, and I'm going to look back at Mr. Beast videos.
Got it.
Okay, 9 years. Okay, he has the most subs on YouTube at like what, almost 300 mil.
Gotta be.
So he's got 300 mil today. 9 years ago, he only had 7,000. Right. So in 10 years, he built like
396.
396. Crazy. So I was looking back at his early videos to be like, what does a Mr. Beast video look like 11 years ago? And he swore a lot back then. And he did it in his bedroom. Not like the quality is completely different than what he's doing now, right? Production value wise. So one of the things is I was thinking, I was like, what if I did like a nod to like early YouTube and had you do some YouTube challenges like they used to back in the day? I think you got a new truck. Okay.
I'm not counting 100,000 times. I'm not going to count to 100,000.
No, but what happens if it's like lost to get out of the back of her truck? Wins $100.
I would so be down for that.
Right?
That's every kid's dream. That's every like kid maybe 4 years ago's dream.
Right. And like get you, JJ, maybe one of your friends or like whoever, and get the twins in and get like 5 or 6 of you kids, and just record you guys, and then like you're all hanging out, and like when does somebody bail out? Like in theory, how long do you go? Because they did the one YouTube video, YouTubers in the circle, last to leave wins $100,000. But they went 36 hours. Like
the truck bed.
Yeah.
Do we have to do challenges to get like blankets, pillows?
Sure. Yeah.
If I can get a pillow,
like every 2 hours, be like, here's a new challenge for a pillow, or be like, and then one challenge would be like, you get to take someone else's pillow.
Yeah.
Like, do you think you can handle a 24-hour challenge?
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a blast. Are we allowed to have our phones or no phones, or you take our phones away?
No phones.
Okay.
What other challenges were there? Because I was thinking about it. Put your hand on something, but take their hand off.
Did you see his being underwater 24 hours? He tried doing it. He was underwater for like 5 hours.
So weirdly, because I went back and watched a lot of them.
I would like last to leaves would be fine.
Last to remove their hand. But yeah, like I think it would be fun to get a handful of you, and then just like draw a bunch of like.
What if you carry it, you keep it, and like the dollar.
Okay, something like that. Because what was that video? What were those videos?
If you can carry it and you don't drop it, you can keep whatever you get.
So people were trying to just stack, stack and stack. Trying to think what others. You had a bunch of like random videos. So I was thinking, it was like, I think that would be cool doing something in the like a winter, like that winter break when it's cooler. You're like, we're all going to, because like our backyard is big enough to be like, don't leave the grass.
And you make it smaller and smaller every day.
Yeah, just move the line further and further. Right? Something.
Would you stay there with us and watch us?
I would have to, yeah. I would have to have a couple of couple cameras recording. I found these body cams. Basically, they're like $40, but like, how cool would it be to just get 6 of you kids out there, right? And you all have your body cams, and we get to look at what you guys are looking at. There's a lot of there'll be a lot of video to go through, but I think it would be kind of interesting to try to put it together like a 20-minute video of last to get out of Nikki's truck bed.
I'd be okay with that, yeah.
Would you want to do it with JJ, the twins, and whoever, or would you want to do it with would you be?
No, family.
Okay, so you would try to do a family? I always wonder, like, how do you do the bathroom situation? Like, it can't be like, hey.
You cannot use the bathroom.
No, right.
Because he had him use them in the bucket.
Right. So like, hey, everybody has to hang out in my backyard, and you have to like fucking pee in a bucket, and I'm like, That seems so. I'm already working out like ideas of like every 2 hours you're allowed 5 minutes to go, but it's a very strict 5 minutes. Like if you're not back in 5 minutes when the alarm goes off, you're out.
Or you're not using the bathroom.
Right. It's straight shot to the bathroom.
What if I just bring melatonin? And just sleep for the entire time.
No,
The
because you
line
get a
gets
stand.
smaller.
You get a stand.
Oh, it's the standing one?
Yeah.
And then you get rewards for you can like sit in a chair for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You get a beanbag chair for the night.
Or we do like a who can stay awake longer video. Like get JG over here and be like,
Last to leave the pocket, and we make it Whimsy style.
there we go.
You get like
You'd be down for that?
I feel like that'd just be super fun, but you'd have to do it like this winter.
Right. Now, obviously, we're gonna do it if we get JJ and the twins. Like, some of it would just be maybe just for us. Like, I would just make it for the family and stuff, just so I can start practicing long form content.
Would you bring the family? Would you like make the?
Oh yeah, everybody comes over and fucking we get to gawk at them. Yeah, leave it open for 2 days. But like, if we did some solo ones, right? That's where you would come in, and whether or not I can show your face is like I'd put up some of those videos of like, can you stay up 24 hours?
Okay.
Maybe. Right? So then I would just be recording you for one of those. But obviously some of the group challenges, because of the kids, we wouldn't show we wouldn't air those ones, but I think it would still be fun experiencing.
I would like to do the one in truck bed.
Like the truck bed one?
Start in the morning and then what's it called? I would stay up all day. I would probably try and sleep the entire day and then be awake in the night. Would you drive us around?
Oh no, it's not 2000 anymore. And you and your boys ever decide whether or not you guys are gonna do your sports podcast?
No, we're all too busy.
Fuck you guys. But you'd come out. What's the lowest amount of money I could offer?
$150. I'm just kidding. Like
You said you'd do it for $100.
yeah, $100.
All the challenge. So what if we did that? What if I came up with you go to Chronicon and you have to do 15 challenges, $100 a piece.
I would do the challenge, but
Between now and the next, like between now and whenever.
Sorry, what was the question again?
I pay for you to go to Chronicon, and you have to then commit to 15 different challenges worth $100 each.
Or you give me the money for the truck, or a car, and I'll.
You're still a year away from so here's where you don't want to ask for the car money yet. You still have until like you can't get a car until like halfway through 26. So you want to try and spend all like budget wise. No, like I haven't budgeted for 26 yet. So you don't want to take your budget money for 25 and apply it to next year.
I don't need to go to Chronicon. I'll do the 15 challenges for fun. The only way I would do it is if I get provided snacks and 2 meals.
What?
I'm not just gonna stand out there on an empty stomach.
What kind of meals?
Like literally a McDonald's, like the $5 deal.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm not a monster. I'd feed you guys because I gotta get food in you. Because then you gotta go to the bathroom. Like, with trying to think, what challenges do you think JJ'd be good at? Not necessarily good at. Which ones do you think he'd have fun with?
Last to leave, because if there's money on the line, I guarantee you he'll do it.
You think he'd be extra down?
Yeah.
I think the stay awake challenge would be fun because I think every kid thinks they can stay it for 24 hours.
Did you ask Nikki about it? What she think?
No, I literally just thought about it. It's gonna make a mind pocket this week. I literally thought about it on like Thursday.
I feel like it would be fun, especially it'd bring a lot of memories because it would be like, oh yeah, when I was little we did a Mr. Beast challenge my dad hosted.
Well, because those were the first videos you showed me when you showed me Mr. Beast like 6 years ago. Yeah. I just like the idea that like he's got almost 400 million subs. What did he do? So it's like we're just gonna copy him because 9 years from now we'll have 100 million subs.
Are you gonna give him credit? And you'd be like,
Oh yeah, well 100% because I want to tag him. So hopefully he's like, hey, I like what this guy's trying to do. And then he comes knocking on my door and he's like, are you subscribed? Be like, yes, I am. He's like, here's $100,000.
Oh yeah.
Like he does weird shit like that. Here's what I figured out. I missed some of his earlier videos when they weren't so over the top. Like I like the idea of,
dude, I don't watch his new videos. They're just a little bit over the top for me.
like the idea like he spends millions of dollars to make these videos is cool, but every month I'm like, give me something where you're like, we spent $12 on this and we're gonna see if Chandler can hold on to this thing for 12 days. You fill it up, water your plants, and then we're gonna be done in 2 minutes. Okay. But I think it would be fun to see like some real like basic videos before we get into like, I don't know. There was something charming about because like early, like that's all they did back in the like 9 years ago in the teens. Like you go further back, all of his original videos were all gaming videos. Like he was playing Counter-Strike or something.
Here's Minecraft.
He was like it was crazy. But yeah, I thought it would be interesting and fun to try to do some of those old challenges because no one's done those challenges in like 10 years. So, all right. Well,
Would that be a grandma's backyard or your backyard?
I think anyone that goes longer, well, we can do here because I got the internet here. I got mom. I can do the different camera setups and stuff. I don't know. I think it would be fun. I'm going to work on a couple. In theory, you're here next week. So double check some hypotheticals because if we can get you on, the idea is can I take 10 hours of video of you doing a challenge and can I cut it down to half hour? So like it's for me it's gonna be help like when we go to Chronicon and Fan Fusion, I'm gonna get more like beef footage of stuff and then I'm gonna try to trim it all down into something a little bit more digestible. Like 3 days of Chronicon in 30 minutes. And I'm working on like my time lapse shooting. So when I walk through it speeds it all up. But yeah, I think it would be fun to record you doing some weird challenge and see if I can cut it up and make it into something.
I'd like to do that with the twins and JJ too. Cause that'd just be fun.
Right.
Whimsy.